All right, Ford fans, we're here at Quick Strip to check out an exciting new paint stripping technology. And I'm here with my main man, Dean from Australian Soda Blasting Supplies. Tell me all about soda blasting, mate.
Hello, Jason. Well, it's basically a paint removal, chemical coatings removal technique without actually harsh stripping techniques.
Oh, yeah?
It's basically using baking soda, the stuff that your mum puts into cakes or biscuits,
all right.
to remove paint.
Okay. And it's what, you just basically fire it through a gun, or how do you actually put it through?
We've got specialised equipment to actually run it through that we've actually designed and manufactured ourselves.
Right.
We're the only company in Australia that actually manufacture these machines.
Okay. And you're saying it's like a soft process. What is it, just not as abrasive? Or?
It's nowhere near as abrasive as any other media on the market.
Rightio.
It's very sharp, but very soft.
Okay. I sort of understand that. Well, let's talk about what you're actually using yourself, because you've got a bit of a demonstration here.
Yes.
Now, the soda, what you use in cakes and bits and pieces, how can you apply that for stripping?
Well, basically, like I said earlier, it's very sharp, but it does the job. A lot of stuff like glass beads are round, and they haven't got the cutting action. They rely on the hammering effect.
Okay.
But there's a special difference with our baking soda that's not with any other baking soda.
Right, and have you modified it at all, or is it just out of the box?
We have modified it, and I can show you a slight demonstration here.
Excellent.
Normal bicarb, which is basically the bicarb that you can basically put in your cakes or your biscuits. It's designed to absorb moisture.
Right.
As you can see, it just absorbs straight in.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So when you're using compressors, it actually absorbs, you have a lot of clogging problems.
Rightio.
Our bicarb is designed, basically, you can leave that in there for quite some while, but when you take it out, it's still dry.
That's absolutely amazing. So when you're actually applying this to the various components going through the machine, it means less downtime, it gets it done more efficiently.
Definitely. Much downtime, there's hardly any downtime because we haven't got the clogging problems. We're one of the only companies in Australia that can blast in the rain.
Now, I do have to ask you, what sort of metals and so forth in an automotive or indeed any capacity can you actually do?
Almost anything that even glass. We can actually soda blast glass without damaging the glass.
Right, okay.
We can do auto parts, aviation parts, porcelain, some plastics, wood restoration, fiberglass. It's almost endless.
That's unbelievable. Now, Dean, if somebody was starting a GT Falcon restoration or a rare car restoration, what's the benefit of using soda blasting?
Well, the benefits are endless. First of all, it will guaranteed not to warp the panels.
Okay.
You can go with the bearings, the seals, the glass, and the chrome stripping, and all that without damage.
Far out. Well, mate, let's get into it. What have you got for us? What are we going to blast first?
Well, the first thing, I brought a piece of mirror along with me.
Have a look at that. Have a look at that.
That's actually resurfacing concrete, 4 times harder than normal concrete.
So you're going to be able to get this out?
Let's have a look.
All right, let's do it. That is unbelievable, Dean. That had that hard concrete on it. It's all gone.
Yep, it's unbelievable. That's what the wet process does again. It actually polishes the glass, but yet takes off the hardened concrete.
That is absolutely incredible. And I mean, if you were doing something like restoring furniture or restoring glass that had stain work on a car, mate, that'd take it straight off.
Polish it right up.
That is phenomenal. Next up, we up the ante by challenging Dean with a variety of dirty old mechanical components. One after another, the blasting process made short work of them, getting rid of all the paint and grease. Finally, Dean grabbed a piece of industrial-grade bronze tubing and used the wet process to have it looking $1 million in no time at all. Now, Dean, what I can't believe is how good the parts have come up. You've got a variety of different, areas and surfaces and different metals and so forth, but it's just taken it all off.
Exactly, without damaging.
Yeah, it's, I mean, I'm amazed at the plastic here. That is phenomenal. But what I want to draw your attention to is the rubber seal on the fork here. You went straight over that, didn't even damage it at all.
Yeah, this is why we can do engine parts straight over the rubber seals, the bearings, everything without damage.
Mate, and then you look at the tank at the back here, that's basically ready to be primed and painted.
Ready to paint, pretty much, yeah.
And the panel at the back here, you've got different levels of stripping there as well. So obviously you can cater for all tastes, can't you?
Definitely. We've got a lot of control. There's not many applications that can do this. Selective layer removal.
Hey, that's amazing. Well, we've seen, you know, quite a lot of the little small fiddly bits and pieces, but what's maybe the biggest job you guys have ever taken on board?
The biggest job we've probably done is a DC-3 for Qantas.
Like a whole plane?
The whole plane, yeah.
Oh my God, what did they just, you know, steal it and give it a
Oh no, you have to ask them.
What about for stripping it? Did you use like a bigger stripper, like a rocket launcher or something?
No,
like
the same size that we use for stripping a car.
And what sort of time frame on it? I mean, that's a big job.
It is a big job. I know it takes about 50 hours.
Far out. Well, I'm seeing a bit of machinery over there. How about we pop over and have a quick look at that?
Let's have a look.
Thanks. Now, Dean, we've had a good look at the process, the way you actually strip the paint down. Let's talk about the machinery. We've got 3 different size machines here. What's the go?
3 different size machines for 3 different applications and all different types of markets. You can go from really small stuff to really large stuff.
Rightio, okay, and then obviously according to the size. Now, how intricate is this machine? Is it easy to use? What's the story?
It's very user-friendly, very simple. The complex part is the actual design.
Rightio.
But once the design's finished, obviously it's very user-friendly. It's basically a pressure pot.
Yep.
It basically hooks up to compressed air.
Okay.
And we've got certain valving down the bottom to regulate your airflow and your media flow. Very simple.
So you pour all your soda in the top, comes firing out the front, and Bob's your uncle.
Very simple.
Excellent. All right, well listen, if you are interested in the actual process itself, or you're interested in grabbing a machine, have a look at the website. And thanks very much once again, mate, for having us along.
Thanks so much, Jason.
It's been a good look, hasn't it? I'll tell you what.
It's been good.